Greetings, welcome back to Timekeeper's Data. Today, in reverence of High John the Conqueror Day, which is tomorrow, I'll be reading the story of John and the Devil's Daughter. And you see I got on my purple and white and gold to honor High John because it's his colors. So, let us begin. Let's talk about one time, this young man, John, who could conquer. They called him John the Conqueror. He's going out hunting for a labor, but he's hunting the devil. He expects to get some work with him, but there's no wagon ride to there. You gotta find a witch lady. So he did. He found her. She had this giant bird, call him a great big kind of eagle. How much it cost to ride? John the Conqueror asked the witch lady. Cost you meat, she told him. How much meat, he says. And she says, beef in quarters, maybe 3/4 beef. That much, he says. And she says, when my giant eagle lets the screeching, you give him 1/4 beef. So he did. John got on, paid the meat, and the eagle took off, rising, flapping his wings. John held on to the biggest feather he could reach, big as a pine tree it was. Eagle just flew and flew. 10 miles, 100, 1,000 miles. That eagle let out a screeching, and John the Conqueror take up his sack of beef. He gets the quarter, toss it to the eagle catch it in his beak. Another 1,000 miles. Eagle lets out a mighty noise as big as a cloud. John gets the sack, gives him another 1/4 beef. Eagle is full up. He flies and flies, maybe 2,000 miles now. And then he comes swooping low, and then he lands. John the Conqueror hanging from a pin feather and then letting go. He's down on the ground. She is standing right there, the devil's daughter. John says to her, I'm hunting some work with the devil. Have you seen him? He's not a bit scared of her. Oh, well, she says, the devil's my daddy. He'll give you a labor, but don't you take it. Others have come for work, and he's killed them. John asks, well, why? And the devil's daughter tells him, because none of them could do it. They couldn't do the work he gave them. Is that so? Says John. Well, I got to find some work. Well, if you have to, then you just do what he says. Just try to do it. Will you help me out? Asked John. He was seeing how pretty she was. I will help you, she said and smiled at him. She saw he was some handsome. So she taking him to her father, said to the devil, Daddy, I bought this one to meet you. Name of John, looking for labor. Devil said to Big John, all right, here's some work. First thing in the morning, you clear me some land, some 60 acres. Don't take all day, just half a day. Make sure the trees is cut, don't leave them. So Big John the Conqueror is up and out the next day without any breakfast. It's way early. He want to get a head start. He cut 1 or 2 big trees by 10 o'clock. He got acres to go. The devil's daughter comes out there right by where he's working. She feels sorry for him. He's way behind and he'll never make 2 days, let alone half a day. She say, give me that hatchet. He does, and she shows him a thing or two. Talking to the hatchet, say to the hatchet, let 1 tree fall and all will fall. Trim 1 limb, trim all. Burn 1 branch, burn all. The 60 acres is cut, on fire, and burnt up in a second. Nothing is left to bother the eye, smoothness looking over the land. Then the daughter goes out. The devil comes out to see what John the Conqueror's done. Did you do my work the way I said? Devil asked him. It got done, John the Conqueror say. That wasn't a lie. Devil nods. Not bad, pretty good, he say. Now in the morning you go plow that 60 acres. You go plant it. I want some roasting eggs, good and sweet for my meal tomorrow night. John gets up way early in the morning. He hitches the horses and plows up straight rows. But it's after 11 and he hasn't plowed 10 acres yet. Devil's daughter's there, brings John a jug of water for his thirst. He drinks all of it. He was that thirsty. She says to him, I'll plow for you. She's got her eye on him, stuck on him. She talks to the plow, plow 1 row, plow all. Plant a kernel, plant all. Corn grow high over my head. Now, she says to John, pick yourself some good corn ears for my devil daddy. So he does. Now, the daughter knows the father's going to kill John anyhow. Because John the Conqueror is just too big for him, but John don't know nothing. We could get married, she tells John. The devil will kill us both, John tells her. Well, I got me 2 fastest horses. We'll go get them, the daughter says. When daddy's asleep, we'll just ride off, then we'll marry. So that was the plan, waiting until the devil is asleep. Midnight, they go out for the horses that belong to the devil. They get on and ride off. Daughter say, horses, run on, 500 miles, jump it. By morning, they were far away, but so was the devil. He saw them when they went out and saw his daughter take his favorite horses. He has on his boots hip high. John and the devil's daughter look back, and the devil is saying to the boots, step it, I say, high step it, make each step 500 miles. So the devil daddy's almost to them, and daughter don't know what to do. John the Conqueror say, don't know what to do, but we better hurry up and move. Well, I thought of something now, she says. You be a fox, she says to John. She turns herself into a pond of water with a duck on it swimming. And so John the Conqueror, big as anything, an old gray fox. The fox is trying to get at the duck when the devil high steps by. Devil can't see it's them, just see a gray fox trying to stab a duck in the pond. The devil, he went on, but his legs are worn out. His feet hurt him and his boots are steaming. He has to get a big old animal, looks like a great big bull. Come on, says the daughter to John. He's gone back for his bull. We'll make up some time. So they hurried along. Jump 500, girl says to the horses. Jump 1,000, 500. And so the horses did. Half a day later, she looks back. Who's coming? That's who. Devil coming on saying, you bull, jump it. She says, my daddy's coming with his bull under him. He's riding hard. John tells her, I don't know what to do about your devil daddy. So they were passing some thorny bushes and she tells him, reach me some thorns. So John does it. He hands a whole thorny bush over to her. She takes it from him and he says, plant one thorn, plant all. Up thorns, 4 feet up, 10 feet, 15, 10, no, 15 feet wide. Make it 1,000, 500 miles long. That thorn hedge went on long by forever. The devil coming up to the thorn hedge riding the biggest, reddest fire bull in the hell world. The bull can't get through the thorns. The devil said, I'll go back and get my hatchet. I bet I'll get through then. So he went back, and he came back, and it took him hot summers and cold winters to cut through that what his daughter had built up. And by then there wasn't a cent or nothing. No horses, no daughter, no big John the Conqueror. But they say John and the devil's daughter made it all right. The devil never caught them. They got married, say they farmed all around, and John and her made a good home, had lots of children, lived happily forever after. That's all. Attempts to control the environment, people, or situations brought the concept of witches to the black folktale. John and the Devil's Daughter is a tale of the supernatural and magic in which the devil plays a main part. John must visit the witch lady in order to get work. Extraordinary powers out of darkness, the witch's giant eagle, give an added dimension as an aid to the hero in getting his way. The Devil's Daughter also has power, and by marrying her, John the Conqueror, the legendary black hero, adds her strength to his. The Conqueror, the little-known mythical hero, is said to have come to America from Africa on a slave ship following the wind like an albatross. Variants of this tale appear worldwide, with the motif of the girl as helper in the hero's flight, being most popular in the American South and in the West Indies. There are Jack tale versions in which the hero is always known as Jack. There are also Amerindian versions. Often in the black versions, the hero is simply called John. Help from the ogre's daughter and obstacle flight motifs are quite common. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this story. I would also, let's see, how could I do this? I'm going to put the link to an article that was written by Creatress. I believe that's their name, or at least their name on Instagram. Beautiful article about how John the Conqueror, oh my goodness, it's just amazing. Pay them for their work, pay me for my work, pay us for our labor. Thank you for being here. I hope you learned something and I hope you enjoy. I'll be back next week.